Hi guys, it's Ali from Winged Reviews on Bookish Days. Today is Saturday and this week's topic is books that's ending shocked us. When looking through my books, I realised that I do actually get shocked quite easily because there's lots that I could have picked from. So I've picked a few just to show you. And I'll start with the ones that are sort of well known, because I think it's difficult to talk about this subject because you can't say why it shocked you, because that's going to be big spoilers. So if I show you the ones that's pretty obvious, you're going to know what I'm talking about. The first one that really shocked me is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And yeah, I think this is obvious why the ending to this shocked me, because it shocked lots of people. And yeah, it's just, you're not used to something, didn't expect this to happen in a Harry Potter book. Not, similar things had happened, but not, something on this scale. And so, yeah, I think what happened actually got leaked into the press a few weeks before the book came out, so some people already knew, and it was the big shocking ending that people were finding out about. And yeah, I nearly dropped the book. That can't have actually happened. Surely something's going to happen to reverse that, but no, it happened. The next one is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. And yeah, this is another bit of the ending itself, the whole sequence of events, that wasn't too shocking. You could see it was building up to this thing, but then kind of this bomb was dropped on the characters. Something was revealed, something was found out, and everybody knows what I'm talking about with this, but it was just like, oh my god, no, that can't be happening, that can't be right. And this shocking revelation at the end of this book obviously continues as a theme through the other books, so yeah, that's another one. Another obvious one is Catching Fire, which is the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy. And yeah, I think it was the very last line in this book. Yeah, the very last line in this book was like, dun dun dun. And then you was like, what? When is Mockingjay coming out? Another year? Crap. So that was my reaction anyway. So another shocker of an ending. I think I've mentioned this one before, and this one's not as popular. I don't know anybody else that's read this book. But The Betrayal of Natalie Hargrove has actually the most shocking ending that I've ever read in any book. And it's not just a revelation or what happens, it's the whole conclusion of the story, everything that's been building up gets completely, something massive happens at the end to just change everything that's happened all the way through the book. And I was left completely gobsmacked at the end of this book, just sat staring at the book like, is that a joke? Did that actually happen? I even went back and reread the page before to make sure I read it right, and I just couldn't believe it. I was in complete shock at the end of this book, and I really, really recommend that more people read this because it is a good read. And the last two are books that I read on my Kindle, and they are book 3 and 4 of a series, an adult fairy series called the Fever series by Karen Marie Moning. And I think I've mentioned these before as well because they're so fantastic. Oh my god. If you like adult urban fantasy and you have not read these, why haven't you read them? You need to read them. They are fantastic. But the third book, Fae Fever, that has a mega ending. It's like such a cliffhanger. Thankfully I had book 4 already to start reading afterwards. If I didn't have it, I don't know what I would have done. I would have had to have just bought it immediately and started reading to find out what happened next, because the ending was just, oh my gosh, she threw such a spanner in the works. And anybody who's read the Fever books will know what I'm talking about. And then lo and behold, she did it again with Dream Fever, the 4th book in the series. Oh my god, that's going to be the worst ending ever. So cruel, so shocking, And again, thankfully I had the 5th and final book ready to read, but this book is such a whirlwind of shocking things. But as I say, the biggest shocker was the ending, the very last thing that happened. Then it stopped, and I was like, what? Are there pages missing? Have I missed something? No, that's just the ending. Really, it's good though. Oh, yeah, so good. I definitely recommend the Fever series to anybody who likes urban fantasy. Even if you've not really read many adult ones before, give it a try. It's amazing. It's set in Dublin, and it makes all the difference for the setting and everything. It's really, really good. But quite dark. So yeah, and yeah, that's the end of my video today. I will be back next Saturday with hot releases, and hope you had a great week. Bye!